winners talking.
Hear it still.
I'll be out. Do you want another chair?
Yeah, please, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I think so. I think everything's good. Everyone feeling good? Everyone good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
My people, them, you know. Been watching you lot today and yesterday and the weekend. Man, don't even usually watch all of that kind of stuff, you know. But for the gang, I had to watch it for the gang. Congratulations to all of you for
Appreciate it.
what you put
Appreciate it.
together and for being part of such a project. You know, the project's been running for a while. Blue Therapy, we're talking about. For those that don't know, that might not recognise, you know, you should go and check that out. It's out on Netflix now.
Netflix,
I know you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but you will.
I will take that in.
You're gonna,
I will take that in.
yeah, Blue Therapy season.
Last experience with Blue Therapy, people didn't go too well. You get me?
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to mention it still. I didn't want to mention it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Shout out Bridges.
My dog.
It's all up now. We got to a place of chi,
Yeah,
and
we're
we're
good
calm.
now. We're
I'm
really
blessed.
good now. Me and my
I'm blessed. But now, well done for this season. What, season 2, right?
No,
or is this
so
free?
with Netflix, it's season 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
So
Double top way. I hear it.
different platforms. Before it was with Channel 4, and then it was on YouTube before that. So, but with Netflix, it's the first season. Yeah.
All right, so let me introduce for those that don't know. We've got big stars of this season, you know, the first season on Netflix.
Come on.
I have to give them their kudos. Yeah, we've got Daisy and Jay in the building.
Appreciate it, man.
Come on, big up yourselves. They play they're a major part of the program. Major part. And the man behind the machine, the man behind Trendcentrl, the infamous.
Big
You
boss.
understand? The guy behind many shows as well, not just Blue Therapy, but has made a big mark
100%.
in the culture with his shows that he's put together. Andy in the building. How you doing, man? Bro, you good?
Good man, good man.
Good.
Blessings.
So yeah, before we continue on, before I get into it, is Blue Therapy the real deal? Because your guy Bridges, he said he's notoriously known for saying, like, listen, this was just acting, What we saying on this?
This is 100% real. Like, they have a baby.
You two are real couple.
Yeah,
They
man,
got
it's
the
real,
baby.
like, bro.
She's a real baby.
Yeah.
She's a real baby. Did I say her name right? Let me make sure.
Yeah, you said it
Thank
right,
you. God
bro,
blessings
yeah.
to Alora. God bless her, watch over and protect her. We must know big up the youth.
Amen.
You understand? But yeah, so it's all real, genuine couples.
Yeah,
That makes
Obviously-
Paul's situation look even a little bit more mad.
You're saying because you don't like him, he's a liar as well.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, with the Paul thing, it wasn't lying, obviously, but obviously the reason for him outing it was another reason entirely. Do you know what I'm saying? But with the show, Netflix wouldn't let us do it any other way apart from having real people, which obviously made it more challenging for us because you can't add any stories. You got to use their real stories, but at the same time, you have to find some level of entertainment or storyline in it as well.
Yeah, like the other big show, them like
Exactly.
Towie and them shows. There's a story, there's a storyline.
Yeah.
I understand where you're going with it. So now that we got that out of the way, I just wanted to get that sorted first to know what's going on.
man.
So what's the status? You two together, split? Because what we doing?
Yeah,
I
man.
don't want to give it. Can we give spoilers? You don't Go on.
What, should we answer it now or do you want to answer it at the end?
No, answer it now. Answer it now.
Cool. Yeah, we're together, man. We're
So you was just a
together now.
little. You lot was just having a little moment.
Yeah, a
on
little,
the
you
show,
know,
man.
natural
was a
disaster
big
here and
moment.
there.
A big moment. Still. It's a big moment.
It's like we're
still.
going into therapy now.
Yeah. I like you two. I like you two as a couple still. I respect it. I respect it. I like the honesty.
Yeah, the realness, man.
The realness that you was coming with still. Like I said, I'm not really one for them shows there, but you know, professionalism.
Yeah.
I had to you know,
into it.
no, proper getting into it. I watched front to back over the weekend and all of that, and really took on what was going on. So, a little background on you two. How long was you two together? Or have you been
I think
together?
it was like 3 years.
Yeah, at the
Roughly
time,
3
it was
years,
3 years, but now like 5 years still, going to 5 years.
Going to.
Yeah.
See, it's very some good. What made you choose them?
I've worked with Jay before, and I know Jay and Daisy. And obviously, when we were doing our research, they've always been someone that I would always want to work with again. And yeah, we reached out to them, and again, them being a couple and then wanting to be on a show together, two different things. Do you know what I mean? So we had to definitely check first of all: are you guys interested? Where are you guys with your relationship? Do you mind talking about it online? Because a lot of people, as you can imagine, don't want to talk about their relationship. So yeah, I reached out to Jay. I kind of told Jay a little bit like, you know, heads up, I might reach out to you about this.
Yeah.
So when the deal came, reached out, and then they didn't mind.
What's the feedback been like for the two of you since doing the show?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, man. It's been crazy for me, man. You know, naturally.
Man didn't say for us. man didn't say for us.
Bro, yeah, bro.
She actually looking
I'm
at
in
you
this shit on my own, bro. You know,
I hear that shit. I built this shit.
you know?
I hear it. Carry on, bro.
Naturally, like online, man, you know how the girl them are, man. If you do anything to a woman, bro, you're holding smoke. But I can take it, man. I'm not new to this, so
Yeah.
it's been crazy. But I've been enjoying it at the same time because people get to see like the realness, the honesty. Like people like to portray perfect relationship, or I would never do this, or I would never take this. But I felt like I got a lot of positive like feedback as well. Like people just saying they appreciate how real I am, all of that kind of stuff, how I carried myself. Yeah, man. But naturally, they're smoking me online, bro.
Yeah, why? Because of the
tattoo situation.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk.
Break this one down.
Let's talk about the tattoo situation.
Yeah,
so
man.
I couldn't be on your side.
Yeah,
for this one. I tried to be on the. But I couldn't be on your side. So the day after Daisy gave birth, he went off and just went and got a tattoo and disappeared for the day.
Cut out.
Bro.
Left the hospital.
I don't know how he ended up in the tattoo. I'll let Daisy explain it.
Yeah, so basically when our daughter was born, she
rumours get spread in the hood.
Just she was just the weight that she was supposed to be, so they had to hold us up. So we stayed for like an extensive period, and the next day his tattoo appointment was due. He couldn't reschedule, couldn't rebook, and he paid a hefty deposit. Personally, I wouldn't have cared about the money. I would have just stayed with my girl. Him, on the other hand, I don't know what was going through his head, but he still went ahead and got the tattoo. So
I did think to myself, I wonder if it must have all been booked already. I thought all of this,
bro.
But that wasn't really said.
It wasn't, but that's the thing, we said it, but
you know what? But deep it though. When I just put it in that way, you notice how your woman defended you. She defended you. She said, "Don't do that." She backed you there. So even though you were kind of,
don't do that.
Even though you kind of messed up, I went and got full sleeve and that the whole day. But man, you couldn't have cut the session down. No, I hear it still. I hear it. But yeah, he went off to get. I couldn't really defend it. But as long if baby, at the same time, if mum and baby are well. We know you're in a safe place.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Let me explain my thinking behind it. This was my thinking behind it. So obviously I booked that tattoo appointment like 3 months advance. So baby came early. She came like 3 weeks early. So I wasn't expecting all of that. So to try reschedule, get my money back, I spoke to the tattoo artist. It was just a myth. So I tried to just make sure, you know what, let me pattern everything. I was awake throughout the whole night. Obviously, that's a normal thing. Learning how to feed the baby, all of that kind of stuff. Made sure she was good, doing all of the food runs. And then I said to her, you know what? You want to sleep now. I put baby to sleep already. I'll just be gone for 3-4 hours. Is that calm? She didn't say it was calm, but she was just like, you know what? I'm not going to stop you, but you know,
3-4 hours is calm.
That's what I thought, innit?
You need your rest.
You know what, us guys, I'm thinking about it logically.
Was it 3-4 hours though?
Yeah, it actually was. It was like, it wasn't.
I can't remember how long it was.
Like
It wasn't too long.
In the program, it sounded like the day 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded like man
You bring back something nice, little something made
I
up.
brought back food, innit? Food. I brought back food, bro. Like,
on the show, it sounded like he went for a weekend.
Bro, that's
On the show, it sounded like he went for a
They made it seem like I had a kid. They made it seem like I had a kid, and I rang the tattoo artist. Let me get a tattoo.
Let Daisy speak, because our voices are overpowering. Let Daisy speak. Go on. Let me hear your perspective, Daisy.
Yeah, I still stand on business. I still don't agree with it. Like, even if it was an hour, personally, it's the sentiment. It's not about how long it is. It's the sentiment.
Were you there when your child was born, though?
Of course, man's there, bro.
That one wouldn't have slipped.
Like, bro, I would never miss that, bro. It was the full on next day, bro.
Yeah, so, full on next day. You know like that?
Yeah.
Full on next day, a whole day. Yeah. Mum and child were doing well. You know when they tell you mother and daughter are doing well? Everything's nice. I can kind of,
you kind of, I still get it. Like,
now that I've heard the full story, it sounds better. When you're seeing all of this going, do you hear the stories before they are told?
Yeah. So, but separately. So we kind of, not to give away too much, but we speak to them separately. And this is another way of us authenticating stories. So if I speak to Jay and he tells me, I might ask Daisy later on down the line, oh, you know, what about this? And she might tell me the same thing, like, and then we know, all right, cool, must have happened. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're not in that relationship. We don't know what's real and what's not real.
Yeah.
So it's how we authenticate stuff. So yeah, hearing that story obviously made me laugh. I knew that.
It made you laugh.
What's your thoughts on it?
But it made me laugh in the sense of like, I know,
You knew
I
they were gonna
knew they were
flame
gonna,
you. Yeah, you knew- I knew it was
flog
wrong,
him
bro.
online. I knew that Daisy was not happy with it. So
I
it
don't-
was
I-
like, yeah.
I can see both sides of it on that one there. Let's talk some current stuff. What's been going on currently, Doug?
I don't even. What's been popping?
Alright, since there's nothing else. Your host, Midday has been online. We're talking current. Midday, she's doing the rounds now. She's not happy with you. We're not going to laugh now. We're not going to laugh. She ain't had pain, but she was very entertaining while she was telling it. She was very entertaining. So she's disgruntled employee over there. She feels, that you've wronged her. Can we hear
What's this?
You're not up on. That's not like you to be up to date on what's going on.
I ain't been in socials all week, man. I ain't been with it.
The presenter from Trendcentrl, former presenter from Trendcentrl, Midday.
Yeah.
I don't want to say a lot. I think it's Midday Ioni. I don't want to mispronounce her name
She
again.
upset.
She's not happy. She's saying, your bad contracts,
Yeah.
no payments, and so on. What we got to say to this? Now that I've got the man himself
I'm
here.
a real person, innit? Like, I think a lot of people like online too much. So they sensationalize things, blow things out of proportion for entertainment. Do you know what I mean? A lot of what she said, there was some truth in it, but a lot of it was waffle.
Which parts
it
were
was all
true
waffle.
and which parts were waffle?
She was, if you look at it, she was like, oh, I read the contract, I gave it to my lawyer. You didn't give it to a lawyer. You gave it to ChatGPT. You didn't give it to a lawyer, because if you did, you wouldn't have said what you said. She said, we said we were going to own her image and likeness. Lies.
In perpetuity, yes.
Perpetuity, lies. I've got a contract on my phone, I'll show it to you. It literally says, of this show, only in bold when it comes to this show, not in general. Why are we going to own your likeness? I'm not. How much am I paying you to be doing all of that? So it's all lies, it's all fluffy things just to make you guys feel like, oh, these people are evil. And it's, a lot of things happened this week as well. So timing as well made it seem like, okay, cool, now release now. Everybody's getting onto trend. This is the time to release. Because again, everything's all orchestrated to just make us look like these evil organizations. It's not true. It's not true. The whole payment thing, we had an agreement, right? So before that, she wasn't doing much. I'd seen her say a couple of things online.
She said she had the Midday Ioni show. Is that right?
Okay, let's go.
I never saw her before. The first time I saw her was at your show, but that doesn't mean it don't exist though.
Okay.
But did you see her from the Midday Ioni show?
No,
like she
I
said?
didn't. Zoe literally said
Shout out
to me,
Zoe. Zoe's my
Shout
favourite.
out Zoe.
Zoe's very thorough.
Yeah, Zoe.
Yeah.
She gets things
Everyone loves
done.
Zoe.
Yeah, things done.
She gets you at the
Everyone
second.
loves Zoe.
Sometimes,
Do you know what I
maybe
mean?
not at the first attempt, but she got it done. But we're not going to talk about that. Carry
Catch
on.
a smoke.
Yeah, everyone can hold it. Everyone can hold
Zoe
it.
reached out to me and said, "Oh, there's this girl online I've seen a couple of times. I think she's cool because if you look at our history, we don't do celebrities. We work with people that from scratch. When I first met Joseph was what, 17, 18?
Yeah, 18.
He was young and he wanted to, do you know what I'm saying? A long time ago. So we work, if you go back to the first time we did anything, no one knew these people.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I work with people from scratch. Did you know Paul Bridges before?
Nah.
I don't do the whole celebrities thing. I like working with people that want to build for themselves. But in exchange for that, understand we're pouring into your production. We're giving you production, lights, camera. You're not paying anything. Most people charge you masterclasses for all these things. So when you sit down, I say, look, I can see you're trying to do the presenting thing. We've got the package. Let's work together and build up. Same thing I did with Zizi. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Same way, I didn't pay Zizi. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But she understood the exchange.
Zizi leveraged it,
she
This is
worked it, and took the
This is
opportunity and built.
Took the
I understand what you're
opportunity.
saying. I
But
understand what you're saying.
we're paying for production, lights, camera, all this stuff. It's not free. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So with her as well, she wanted to do the Midday Only show maybe about 6 episodes in. After I pitched the idea to her, after Zoe brought it to the table, I said, look, this is what we're trying to do. I know you're a bit of a jokey person, but I want to do a more serious thing. And if it's not your personality, no problem, you can walk away. He said, nah, I actually want to try it. I said, all right, cool. If this is your bag, no problem, let's do it. She came, we all the way up to how she's dressing. My team's working with her, makeup. We're showing her how to present herself. Do you know what I'm saying? In a more, palatable way, so that we can, push her out. So it's not just production. We're doing. She has a coach,
Stylist, everything.
she has a stylist. She has someone that will sit with her, go through all her questions, make sure it's all good. Do you know what I'm saying? That's Sia, who's the host now.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So all these people are working for her, potentially. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So in exchange for all of this, you just have to come in and just participate. And just, when you're getting all the glory, you know, we're not getting anything. It's your brand.
Yeah.
We're helping, pushing you out there.
I hear it.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Make the most of the opportunity.
That was the agreement that we had.
The other side.
Sounds fair.
I hear
That's
it.
the agreement that we
Hopefully
had.
can you two get a conversation? And have you spoken to her since?
So there's another thing. She said, "Oh, I left." She didn't leave in a bad way. She just said, "I want to move on." That was it.
Yeah.
There was no argument.
So do you feel some of this is just for the internet then?
It's fake.
Okay, I get it.
It's
yeah,
fake.
I get it. Okay.
I've not, till today, God's my witness, I've not had one argument with Mide. Not one.
Okay.
If she says it's a lie, she should come and show. And I'll show you I'll show you receipts. I don't do the talking thing.
No,
I'll show you receipts. So she wanted to do the Mide Oni show while we were doing this. Now, this is the problem I had with that. I said, you know what, I'll support it. I paid for her first show. I paid for her to do a show with another person, the Mide Oni show. I'll show you the receipts. So since I don't support her, why would I pay for your show?
Yeah.
Paid for the show. When she did the show, she started talking about people. So I said, nah, this is clashing with our thing.
Yeah.
How can you talk about the people we want to interview?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm going to say?
Yeah.
That's why I told her you can't do both.
Yeah.
But she made it seem like we're controlling her.
But you're
and
saying
telling her not to do
you're
her
saying
show.
conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Again, you're saying stuff just to make it seem like we just controlled you. We didn't do that. So that was the story.
No, I hear it. All right.
Broken down.
Good. I can't say much to that.
Yeah.
She can have a rebuttal in the nice studio again when she rapped. She looked very nice, presented herself well. She was speaking like she was on the show.
Yeah.
Maybe she learned to talk like that.
Thank you. If you go back to her show before, off the record, and now look at the show and off the, even the whole trailer, everything. She learned that from us.
Yeah.
Everything is off the production that we made. If she says I'm lying, I'll show you proof.
All right, I hear it. Let's get back to the big couple over here. Let's get back to the show. Blue Therapy's out now on Netflix. Go check it out.
Check it
Support
out.
the team. Go see what's going on. Because some of you might be hearing this and be like, yeah, what's going on? Innit? Like, you need to go and check it out. It's not just them, by the way. There's how many couples? Andy?
There's seven couples.
Seven couples. Shout out my guy, the representative for the bros, because wifey wanted another baby, yeah? She wanted number 4.
Number 4?
Number 4. He's saying,
nah,
we're not doing with that. I think he said he got the snip and he was meant to freeze his sperm. He said, I didn't do it there, and she's going mental, but he gave you 3, babes. Come on, what we doing? Like, let him live, Daddy. Let him live. Like, he wants to get on with life now. The youths are going to get bigger. But anyway, big him up still. Big up. Wasn't it Junior?
Yeah, Junior.
Carmen,
Junior and Carmen. Big up Carmen, big up Junior. Again, great couples on there. Oh, before we get back to them, I saw this, I won't claim this question for myself because I saw this on NG Bants. Shout out NG Bants, I saw it on his page because when I was just browsing.
Yeah.
It was an American lady saying how you got a 90% black cast all having to listen to this white therapist, reason behind that, and just explain your thought process behind that.
I interviewed, like me and the team, we interviewed over 30 therapists. Black, white, Asian, so many. She just was the perfect one.
Yeah.
Like, very experienced. She's got like 20 years experience in the game. She wasn't, I knew she could do the camera thing and not freeze up on camera. She was
How did
good.
you know that? Because she already done stuff.
We did tests. We
the test. Yeah, of course.
With them, and she was very like, she understood. Like, she was just willing to play ball. She understood the what we were trying to do. Even though, she had not done it before, but there's a sign about her that was just dope, man.
She came across well on camera. She came across well. How did you two feel? Did you two feel she could understand fully where you're coming from? I know she didn't understand about Bad Man Don't Cry. Yeah. She didn't understand everything, but you could kind of break it down to after the layman's. But how did you feel? Did it feel any kind of way? Would you have in the real life, would you have preferred to have the same conversation with a black person, or does it make no difference to you two as a couple?
Personally, I didn't mind. I didn't mind it being a white lady, just because I think our issues weren't like cultural issues. Maybe with the other couples that there was like issues in terms of culture clashes, the interracial couple. I think the white guy didn't want to prostrate to the black girl's parents. With an issue like that, maybe you need a black therapist. But I think personally for our issues, she was good.
Yeah, man, I felt like she was calm. Like, I feel like a lot of times you need someone who's unbiased in these sort of situations.
I felt she was unbiased.
Yeah, she was unbiased
I
throughout still. Like, I felt like she did back me sometimes, and
secretly. That's why I said I'm biased. But secretly, I thought she was kind of for the man still.
Backing me a little bit. I appreciated that still. So yeah.
Why didn't you come back when you stormed off?
Because I was done.
You've got anger issues. You're very.
I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, you know when I said she's got anger issues? Sorry to cut you. You see when you said you kissed the girl, yeah?
Yeah.
She went like this on her wrist, and I said, "You seriously?" I said, "She must have boxed you in your face." That was like, you see when she did that? You know that one. I need to occupy my hand in this moment. In this moment, I need to occupy my hand because there was nothing wrong with the bangle. The bangle didn't need no jacket. Yeah. Am I wrong there, or was that a calming moment? Let's just say that.
He's lucky the cameras were there. That's what I'll say. What was your question before that? Sorry.
The question before. What was my question before?
So why didn't you come back?
Why did you come back?
They cut out a lot of that episode, but the reason I walked out, I just felt like he was chatting shit. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not listening to this. So I just went home. I was just like, I'm done. I'm not listening to this.
What was you saying? That when did she leave again? Were you talking about kissing the girl again?
No, that was
Sorry, bringing up their trauma. My bad. I'm saying it casually like it's not their life.
Was it you trying to listen to
You know in my mental notes, that's what I put on it or not. So I asked you about the lips in the thing that you lips back. But anyway, let's not talk. It's traumatizing.
It's cool, man. It's cool.
You got past that. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, it's calm. I think that episode we got like homework from the therapist, just telling us to like say what we like and what we can't sort of like deal with in the relationship. And I was just saying how in some instances I didn't feel supported and all of that kind of stuff. And she took that as a violation. She thought, what do you mean I don't support you and everything? And she weren't trying to listen to it. So she just walked out. So yeah.
I'll explain why. That really triggered me because I feel like ever since we've had our daughter, he still gets to live his life. He still goes parties. He still goes holidays. He still lives his life. And for him to say, I don't feel supported, it's like, is everything okay at home? Like, and that's why I just walked.
She was at a day party 2 weeks later, you know, after giving birth, you know. She was at a day party, you know. Bro, she was living her life too, bro. Like, don't get twisted. I feel like
you brought back the argument. You brought it back there for yourself.
Like naturally, I feel like women they want you to be there, but obviously we were both young when it happened, so it's them ones where we became parents, but we also don't want to like lose ourselves. So we're just thinking like, I feel like I'm taking every opportunity to get out, have fun, because obviously in the house it's crying, it's barely sleeping. So any opportunity.
Are you being supportive in the reverse though? Yeah. And giving Daisy the opportunities for her to go and...
No, I'll be honest, he actually does. Like, I can't lie, I was outside.
My guy.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing
was outside.
She was, but the only thing is...
Before Laura, you was outside.
Before and after. But
she went outside before, man.
I would never sit there and say, oh, you're not supportive. But that's what pissed me off. Like, you can't sit there and say I'm not supportive.
But I wasn't saying you weren't supportive as a mother.
I get it now, like in a different context. But yeah, that's the reason I actually walked out. I was just like, yeah, this is BS. I'm not listening to this.
I hear that. Yeah, you didn't come back. Now, when you walked, you came back. I saw you walking around the pretty gardens and that. And you came back.
Bro.
Yeah. See, because the man, you don't understand how devastating that is to the man. That's worse than the lips in
bro, that's what I said. It's worse, bro.
You guys is
like that, bro. It's worse.
It's worse. I felt.
Break it down, baby.
She said that while they had a little breakup, she was arranging datings and all of that with another man.
Yeah, nah, that's mad.
Bro,
he had to go and
Bro,
I'm not even coming back to this.
He had to go and walk around the garden.
this is so dramatic. No. It's not that deep.
She said it was one, and then in therapy she lets me know there's actually a couple more that she did plan, and I'm out here thinking.
Yeah, because we think worse. We think there's bare chatting.
Yeah, like how did they get to that point?
You know what men are like.
Yeah, we know what the men are like.
Yeah. Well, you give my man the baby. You know what men are like. You see, she knows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Terrible, man. Heartache.
Had you so when you're hearing this on the show, you've never heard this before?
Nah.
No, I can't lie, no.
They're working through it publicly like that. I knew the bangle thing made me know that it was real.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because I saw that like she composed herself.
Yeah,
the real reaction.
On a normal day, I could see it. Would have got something.
I could see it. I could see it. something. So, of the other couples, if you were a viewer, who have you enjoyed watching and hearing their story? Like you two, while you're there watching from the outside looking in.
I would say the two main ones for me, Mike and Yaz, and also Dami and is it
Jermaine?
Dami and Jermaine, yeah. I feel like their stories were mad.
No, not for me. Dami and Jermaine, not for me. No shade. But for me is Yasmin and Mike and the chef and the Barbie.
Oh, Debbie and Kelvin.
Oh, I think that's who I was. Yeah, that's. Sorry, man. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah. Their story was interesting, man. Like, I was thinking, like, when Max was saying he left the crib and, like, when she would go to work, he would spin back, bro. That had me dying, bro. I'm thinking.
I've heard man say that one before, you know. Explain it to her.
Bro, so basically, Mike lost his job. And for like 2 months, he didn't tell his missus. So he would always cut out the crib first. And then when his missus cuts out, he would spin the block.
That's the pressure that men put themselves under sometimes.
He's trying to figure it out. He's giving himself that time to find another job. That's what it is.
This is new hearing this from these guys. I want to know, like, do you understand where Mike's coming from?
Yeah, I do. I do understand where he's coming from, but I feel like it's a lot more effort to keep up that lie than to just be honest.
Just to be honest.
Like, because I've been in instances where I've lost my job or I'm not working. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I wouldn't act like I'm going to work, bro. Like, that's just when you disappear for 7 hours. You get what I'm saying?
Because you have to read between the lines. Like, why is he lying? You have to think
Did
about
he say
that.
there was pressure from her? Like, in the sense that she's expecting him to keep up, like, his side of what they need to do. Like, she's demanding in that sense where he feels like, I can't even tell her because that could ruin my whole relationship and everything. Like,
I think he did kind of say that he felt pressure because she was earning more than him anyway. So she earned more than him and she paid like 70% of the rent and stuff like that. So it's like, to then say that.
To say he's lost his job now, he just feels like a waste man. He's going to feel emasculated. Listen, man, there's pressure out there to be a man in general, so I can kind of hear where he's coming from. He'd be better off just fronting it, but I get it. He was trying to buy himself some time. Yeah. That's what I'd think. How did you two cope in real life, navigating as a young couple, baby coming into the picture? Because, all right, let me ask you this, because I thought this, because this is a situation a lot of people go through. Yeah. You kind of inferred that, you know,
Be nice.
I'm going to. That the you know, baby wasn't planned as such.
It wasn't planned.
Just say it.
Yeah, you told me be nice. You tried to make it like some trapping. I felt like, you know, trapping ain't dead. Jack cheese in the face.
You can't do that.
That was the insinuation.
Shout out section boys.
That was kind of what was insinuated slightly. And a lot of men feel that way. And a lot of women will be like, are you crazy? You see what I'm saying? There were two of us here, we were doing what we were doing and these things happen. At the time, before you've had the time to navigate it, like how were those conversations at first? Offshore, I'm talking, just as a couple, for those watching, because people go through it. And you two are a testament of going through it, working it out and doing the best. So talk about it.
So like when I was pregnant or?
At each stage,
Yeah.
You go first.
So naturally, like that sort of situation it's difficult, man, especially when you've both parted ways and like next day she's ringing me telling me like she's pregnant. I feel like obviously the way the show's been edited, it's making it seem like I'm trying to say she trapped me, but that's not what I meant. I meant like in terms of the decision making. I feel like at the time, we weren't together. I felt like she made it seem like what I thought mattered. But in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really matter what I wanted. It mattered what she wanted to do, if you get what I mean. So
a lot of men say that.
That's what I said, in a sense, I felt boxed in because I could say what I want or I could express myself, which I did. And I did feel like she did hear me out. But at the end of the day, she's going to do what she wants to do. So in the grand scheme of things, I feel like most guys will feel like that. No matter what situation, they say, you lot are both having sex, blah, blah, blah. They always, these days, you see girls saying stuff like, oh, I can't believe this guy made her baby mom. I can't believe this. But it's like, if you didn't want to be in that situation, you could have just not had sex. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, girls don't realize they actually hold all of the power. Apart from when you get in situations where people go through abuse and all of that kind of stuff, which is obviously, it's just wrong. But apart from that, where it's both consenting adults, it's like, yeah, man, at the end of the day, it's what the woman wants that's going to go down.
So my perspective on that, I hear you. I hear where you're coming from. Like, ultimately, it is going to be the woman's decision. But when you guys have opposing opinions where he's saying, I'm not ready, and I'm saying, I'm not ready, but my guilty conscience won't allow me to have an abortion, at the end of the day, one person is going to be dissatisfied with the decision. And ultimately, I had to make a decision. So I wouldn't really say, I think the whole trapping thing, I feel like it's just bird brains that think that, with all due respect. Like, you really have to be like a shallow thinker, and you have to be quite dumb to think that. But I feel like if you kind of
depends on the individual, though. Because sometimes it does happen.
But that's the thing. How I see it.
Why would you trap him? Like, you're trapping yourself. Do you know what it is to have a kid?
I was literally going to say.
I agree. So it's bird brains one way or the other.
Yeah.
If you do it, you're a bird brain because you're trapping yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Some women do it not thinking about the youth.
Yeah, some are thinking it all the way through.
Because I knew as well, she wasn't ready as well. So I knew she wasn't trapping me like, to keep me in the relationship, because she hated me at that point as well. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I knew it was a thing where she just couldn't like go through with it or stomach whatever it was, what the second option was. So I didn't think she was trapping me, but it was a situation where, okay, cool, we sort of have to figure this out. But yeah, never once did I insinuate to her or force her or tell her what to do at all. I just said,
and sometimes
you know
it's
what,
never
I'm
a
not
trap,
ready.
because like you say, the woman has the final say on whether she keeps the child or not. But then you have to say whether you want to be with her.
Exactly.
So it is,
and that's
everyone makes their own decision at the end of the day, innit? Do you get me?
Happily walked away. And I'm not the type, like, I'm not going to hold you to it. If you want to go. Like, and that's what it is. So there's no trapping. Like, I don't really understand that. But
to be fair, men say certain things that you get put in a situation, you think you're going one way, then obviously you find out she's pregnant, life changes, you don't know how you feel about it, and then you're young, you say certain things, it comes across the wrong way.
Exactly.
Feelings, emotions,
now,
you get me?
Now in hindsight, we get to see what it is, and you look at things from a different perspective. Do you feel you've gained more trust now? You know, you're talking some lying talk, you know, the Warren James and that. Wow. I know them ones, but you didn't fully. You should have been a bit more careful with that. 100. He bought a Warren James. What was it? A necklace? What was it?
it was a necklace.
Because she bought me something on holiday.
Do you know, let me explain this.
The fault was there, though, my guy.
That's what
your
I'm
heart
saying.
was in the right place. But let Daisy explain. Let Daisy explain.
What happened is, we went on holiday back to back. I went first, and whilst I was on holiday, I was thinking, this is whilst we were talking, by the way, I was thinking, you know what, let me get him something, let him know that I was thinking of him whilst I was on holiday. So I got him a souvenir, got back, gave it to him. He's gone on holiday straight after. And obviously he's trying to return the favour and make... You are so shady.
No, sorry. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. Go on, continue.
Anyway, as I was saying, he's gone on holiday. He's wanting to return the favour, but he's very forgetful. So he's forgotten to get me something. So now, when he's got back to England, he's bought me a necklace from Warren James after he's gone on holiday and try and make it seem like he got it whilst he was at the airport. And I'm like, bro, there's no Warren James at the airport. Like, what are you talking about?
But she searched the shops though.
That's extra.
How is that extra?
That's extra.
To prove the point that it never came from.
Because he will keep lying. That's the thing. He's the type of person, unless you show him crystal clear evidence, he's going to keep doubling down. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, cool. If this is what it's going to take for you to admit that you're wrong, then here you go. Here's the evidence. Where's the Warren James?
But it was a nice necklace though. You was happy with it.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah, there you go. Come on. It's the fault that counts. You realise, sometimes, he thought, I didn't get something I should have, and he just ran out and went out of his way to get something and brought it back.
That's what I did, man.
But has his lying improved now?
Bro, I'm a bad liar, bro.
But you know what?
I can't lie for shit.
You're a good liar. That's why she's catching you.
I will find out. I'll find out. I'll find out. Yeah.
So he's eased up on that now, as far as you can tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope so.
Yes. Yeah. How do you feel about this season? Do you feel it's the best one so far? What do you feel about the season?
Yeah, it's amazing. Like it's good to see everything come together on one of the biggest streaming platforms in the world. Like that is, first of all, like seeing that is amazing. So working with all the cast members and everybody that's on the show, the team, everybody, it was smooth. It was proper smooth. And looking back at seeing everybody watch it, because we had a little screening here and there, and just seeing everyone's reaction, I think was good, man. It was yeah. I think we won.
Yeah,
definitely.
What did you think about it when you watched it?
I thought it was a good watch, you know. I was surprised. Yeah, I thought it was a good watch. I enjoyed watching it still. I saw the first one, the first season, and that was obviously a different kind of entertainment because that was everywhere when it first came out.
Yeah.
And this one, I sat and I watched it and I said, yeah, this is good. I got involved. You know, like when you start getting into it, you know, like that. I started to get into the show. And then funny enough, today when I was about, it just came up in talking. One of the guys I was with just suddenly brought it up. You understand? I said, they're on the show today, you know. And he was like, who? I said, you two. And he was like, yeah, they split up. I said, I ain't got to that bit yet. Because they split up. I was like, all right, cool, say no more. But no, it's good. People are watching it. It's got people talking and all of that. Let's talk about your other shows. Always got people talking. Let's talk BKChat. Scandalous show. What are you doing? What representation are you? You got this beautiful representation of black people here. And then what's going on over there?
He was on BKChat by the way.
Yeah, I actually came from BKChat.
Yeah, I thought
I tell you what, and I was going to say this to you as well. The positive of BKChat, some of my favourite people that I like, I've seen on BKChat. You understand? Esther's one of my favourite people as well. And I know she's a BKChat original as well. You understand? So I get it. I know Castillo was BKChat as well, and it's done great stuff in that sense. And obviously it's platformed you. I didn't realise that. Yeah. Were you on there as well, Daisy?
No.
Okay. But what's going on at the moment? I didn't want to. That was some shade. You got the shade.
Naturally, bro, she's like that, bro. I swear down, bro.
But what's going on over there at the moment? It's going a bit mad. It's looking bad. It's looking bad for us at the moment, man.
It is what it is, man. Like at the end of the day, with shows like BKChat has always been crazy. Like I think it's just what it is now. Last year there was another one. The year before that there was another one. Well, now 7th season, and BKChat's been running for 10 years. It's always crazy.
When it goes mad, do you rub your hands and skin teeth?
Not really, you know. It is what it is. Like again, like I said, we've been going for 10 years. It's always been madness. It's not new to me. It might be new to everybody else. Because there's nothing on the timeline. So when you see that, it's
dominates the timeline.
Yeah, so, but for me, it's cool. Like, it's okay. In the moment, I might laugh here and there, whatever. But, you know, the sort of stuff that I don't necessarily like is the sort of stuff that happens outside our platform.
Yes.
That's the stuff we can't control.
Yeah, let's talk about that, though, for a second. How do you feel when you see what's going on from your cast members like Cookie? What she said the other day. That's caused a big story. I didn't like that. I'm sure you didn't like it as well. No. You know, like...
Cookie's someone that we got mad love for Cookie. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we even got another show with Cookie that we put out, and Cookie's like a little sister to all of us. So hearing her say those things was crazy, you know, without even calling us to say, yo, this is what's happening. I'm being triggered. So she took matters into her own hands again without us. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So when she did that, I gave her a call and asked her. I said, "What are you doing? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's that? What's happened?" And she explained. I said, "You gotta call the girl and apologize to her." With me, I don't care what's happening online. Call the person and apologize to them. That's what I care about before we do anything online, because I'm not governed by that. It doesn't faze me. Do you know what I mean?
That's how I stay as well. Real life.
Real life first. Even if you must go online afterwards, do real life first.
Yeah.
So she called her. And obviously they spoke or whatnot. I'm not sure what transpired too much in that. And then Cookie obviously put out a public apology. But I did, you know, we did tell her. She did admit it, like, I went too far. Do you know what I mean?
So how do you decide, like, if it's affecting the brand? Because see with Ginger J, did you kick him off? Or the girls wouldn't work with him?
Ginger J was just a guest.
He wasn't a regular?
He wasn't a cast member.
Man pulled up and did all that.
He said, I'm making the most of this one here.
On the worst of it.
Yeah, the worst of it.
Yeah, that was my first time ever seeing him. And that was the last time I've seen him as well. I never met him before that or after that. So he came as a guest and that transpired and, you know, that was it.
Yeah. That makes more sense to me then. Because when I saw that, I thought to myself, were these people put in this room deliberately? Obviously they put there a certain way, but I thought putting him in that room, me knowing kind of some of his background and the jail time and this, and probably his head ain't totally in the right place. Yeah. But if you never met him before, then that makes more.
He's just coming to that environment.
A lot of people there hadn't met him before. That was the first time.
Yeah.
he was literally telling us live in the room what happened on him being to jail for a long. I didn't even know all this at the time. I just knew that he was someone that was on Pen Game. He was funny.
Yes,
when they said, "Oh, we can get him on this," why not?
You know, I got to reach out to go on BKChat once. You know, but politely. I don't know who emailed me. Was it you, Zoe? It might have been Zoe. Was it Zoe? It would have been Zoe, man. Yeah, someone emailed me one time. Yeah. They called me. It was like someone's emailed from BKChat and they want you to go on there. Yeah. So politely, we're not going to do that. but we will. I knew a time like this would come when I'm forward because I've got to support the culture always. You see what I'm saying to you? All right, then what about the same? I suppose the same with China then and his rants against. He said some nasty things about sickle cell.
Sickle cell, Again, it's like it's something that.
Have you spoken to him?
So we reached out to him, not me personally, but the team reached out to him, and he went off on one. He basically said he wasn't going to apologize, and just again, just basically pointing the finger at everybody else except him. So I think the person that's contacted him, just came off the phone because she was getting nowhere with trying to get him to realize that you can't say certain things like. And again, this is the sort of backlash we get whenever we get involved to mediate these things. It now seems like it's our responsibility. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? These things weren't said on our show. You might have seen them on BKChat, but we don't own these people. They can go on their platforms and say whatever they want. Yeah. So, but everybody comes back to the bigger platform, and then all our comment section is flooded with Trendcentrl this and that, but it's got nothing to do with us. You know them from there, but they didn't say it on there. They said it on their own private platform. Yeah. So with him, again, after that, I just said, you know what? Again, you can't force a man to apologize. If he doesn't feel like he did anything wrong, then that's it. I don't agree with it because even someone in my team, shout out to Jocelyn, he's someone that suffers from sickle cell. He's been with me for like 14, 15 years, the whole production. So, and they know that. Yeah. So hearing that, as you can imagine, is crazy to me as well.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Is he going to be back next season?
Nah, but even neither him or Cookie will be back. Yeah.
Fired.
It's not even a fire thing. Do you know what it is?
In my head, it's an evolution. It's an evolution.
Every season we shuffle. Every season we shuffle.
It's a shuffle. Mutual. What they say? About mutual decision. They're moving on. It's a new day now.
We're just moving
lazy time and all of that. But to be fair, they've been platformed. Their names have become more relevant than ever, and they can do with it. But I personally think, how we feel about things like that, and an apology would be a great start, because these things, we don't play with things like that, because life is a fragile thing, as we all know. Life is very fragile, man.
You understand? Anything can happen. This thing.
Yeah, a little bit of composure. Yeah, man. And I like some of the people on BKChat, I like them when I see them off, I like them more than even when I see them on, like, I can't say her name, Lois. Lois, when I see Lois off BKChat, she seems like calm. Just like, but I get it. Sometimes in the heat of battle, we say things and we go a certain direction because, but anyway, we move on. It's not about BKChat right now. I might come back with some more questions to you again in a minute. But we're back to Blue Therapy. So Blue Therapy. What would you like to accomplish from this season of Blue Therapy, of which you have been the stars, Netflix and that? What would you like to accomplish?
Yeah, I'll go first. I want to do more things like this, more things that are like personality based. Previously on social media, I was doing more like fashion things. I feel like people didn't really get to know me as a person. So get involved with more things that, showcase my personality.
Yes. What about you?
Yeah, I would say to just keep going the way I've been going, basically. Like I've been presenting, hosting. I do a lot of like talking videos. Obviously I started on BKChat, and that was like when I was 18, 19. I was like 7, 8 years ago. So it's been a while now. So I feel like that's my sort of foundation. And obviously doing reality TV now, I feel like I would definitely do more of this if it was along like the right lanes and stuff like that. But yeah, man, just to keep making content, keep being out there, getting more TV hosting gigs, presenting gigs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Have you had any big confrontations on BKChat? Because I don't remember this from you.
Yeah. I feel like I have had moments, but
nothing as drastic as some of the ones that go on.
I'm more composed and smart than that, man.
Talk it.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like some people let the moments get to them, and it just sort of overpowers every single thought in their head, and it's just like you're not gonna feel after you do what you want to do, you're not going to feel the way you think you're going to feel. And I feel like that's happened to a lot of people on BKChat, and then Trendcentrl sort of gets the blame because that's the platform they've been on. But like everyone's grown, everyone's an adult here. No one's forced you to say anything. You're holding your own. So yeah, you just got to move smarter than that, man.
Yeah, see that? See the kind of intelligence that the young man's kicking right there. You understand? Just talk. Yeah, but it's the truth.
It's the truth.
Listen, when you're getting these opportunities, it's what you do with them at the same time. And also, when you're on these cameras, sometimes I wonder, like, people are forgetting, like, their background, their people, their family, their mums, their this. You understand? You two strike me as the kind of people that are in tune with what your families think.
Yeah,
and what you're representing for yourselves when you're on that screen. You see what I'm trying to say? But you just got to keep on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
I think you're the guy. I think you're the guy. You got that streak. And you're out there, and you know.
I'm a good guy, man. I promise you.
You're definitely a good guy. You're definitely a good guy.
Yeah, I'm just like.
But you gotta live. You gotta live,
man. Wherever the vibes are at, like.
You two have to try. You two have to live, man, because you're gonna let him have this second child. Like he said that he feels that you've kind of reneged on something, an arrangement that was made.
Maybe.
You know.
Jeez.
No, you know what? Yeah, but let me rest. Like, let's.
You want a little time.
She wants a little time.
Yeah. How old's your daughter now?
Now she's gonna be 2 really soon.
Like a couple months still, she'll be 2.
And ideally, how long would you like to wait before you go again?
Maybe like 1.5 years max.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Trying to really lock it down.
You don't want the age gap to be too much.
You don't. I hear you.
You know?
I hear you. You don't want the age gap to be too much.
May as well get it all out of the way now, man.
Yeah, yeah. Who's your couple? Out of the... Let's not pick one. You can't really do that because I'm not going to put that. You can't do that. Business have to run. So I was going to say that. But all right then. Are there any that you can see that stand out to you that, you know what, we can do something else, like a spin-off or something like that from these couples?
Definitely Jay and Daisy. I already spoke to them about it.
Yeah, this guy
might see us again.
Yeah.
I feel like they're very current. You know, they're very
They are.
Yeah, they're very current, and I feel like a lot of people on social media now are kind of around their age and want to see more of themselves online or on TV. And I feel like they're very interesting characters. They both have like great personalities. And one thing that surprised me about Daisy is, I know Daisy hasn't done too much TV, but she just fits straight in. Yeah. And she's very confident. There's a lot of people that sit down there and they start starting. I know that Jay's had many experiences, so I knew that he was going to be fine. But the first time Daisy sat down, everyone was blown away. Like, I was thinking, wait, she done this before. I remember all of us speaking about it, but she was just natural.
Sometimes it's your calling.
Yeah.
You know like that? Sometimes it's your calling and then it naturally happens.
Right,
understand? And some people aren't like that. Some people are. I remember the first time I filmed something, a video, bare goons are there, man, shooting a video, bare bad man's there, man. You see them bad men when they said camera, when they said action. Nicholas, you remember? Man started going to, I need to go, I need to go to the car. I need to smoke. The minute they said action, man's will ask me why I'm like this. I was like, let's go. I understand it. It can be daunting because there's production team, lights, cameras, everything. The big lights are intimidating. But maybe it's just your calling. Maybe it's just what you're supposed to be. You're walking in the footsteps that's meant for you. It could be that still. And you two, so we can see you two, you feel confident, 10 years time, Jay and Daisy, and the 3 children. That's a beautiful thing. Listen, it's a beautiful thing to have a man that wants to come in and have more children and build with you, you know, in today's society.
He just wants to smash man.
He's going to be smashing anyway. Respectfully, but these are the bonuses. Like he wants to extend the living. No, I hear what you're saying about the age gaps not being too far apart and such like. But anyway, move. So Andy, Trendcentrl. What I was going to ask, what Trendcentrl questions did I want to ask? Now that you reminded me, it's Trendcentrl, the big platform. How many years ago did you start Trendcentrl?
I started Trendcentrl, I think maybe 2018, 2019. First it was Trendcentrl was originally BKChat.
Yes.
That was the channel before.
And then,
And then...
change the channel name so that you can bring other things in.
Exactly.
That's that kind of thing I want to do. I get it. I want to do something.
When I started adding more shows, that's when ZZ Mills, that's when all the other shows started to bubble up. So, but altogether, I'll say about 10 years now. 10 years,
Tell me about a young ZZ Mills when you first actually came across your radar.
Yeah, Zizi. I actually, funny enough, I tell the story to my teams. I actually met Zizi in IKEA. So obviously the BKChat was running and it was quite big back then. I mean, it still kind of is, but back then it was crazy.
Massive, yeah.
There wasn't much. There wasn't any podcast. The only podcast I think that was around was Free Shots of Tequila. I think they were the only ones you know. So back then it was BKChat was making a lot of noise. So I met her at IKEA. She was shopping and then she just said, "Yeah, look, I wanna get online. Like I do something called Headscarf Diaries on my Instagram, and I kind of want to take it to the next level." So that's when we came up with the Zizi Mill show, and then she was serious. I remember sending her my email and saying, "Listen, if you're serious, reach out to me." A lot of people don't follow through, but she did, and she was on it. And then from there, we met up. We just same thing with like the whole midday situation, back and forth until we came to, okay, this is what it's gonna look like. This is how we're gonna do moving forward. We're gonna start with you first, and then we're gonna start doing interviews. And then at first, it was hard to give Zizi an interview because nobody liked Zizi in the industry, especially rappers. They didn't like her at first. But when they realized that she wasn't going anywhere, we were very consistent. We released all the time. And yeah, she just kind of gained her respect and just, build up from there. The same rappers that didn't like her all of a sudden wanted to be on her platform. So that's how Zizi came about. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel now when you see all the things that she's done, knowing that you were part of the beginning of the ascension of what she's done?
Yeah, proud, man. Proud. We're proud. We've been proud. Like we've been, behind Zizi from a long time. So, yeah, I just believe in consistency.
Trust.
And that's what I think out of everything kind of made Zizi, the person that she is now, just being consistent, always being around, being current, always not afraid to say the difficult things that a lot of people won't say. And that's kind of my brand as well. It's like saying that thing that people won't say. Like with BKChat, I think that's one of the first times you would hear someone say crazy things. Usually 100. People were very PC, online.
100.
Yeah.
But BKChat was the first time you would see a guy talk to a girl in a certain way and be like, wait, what?
Well, now some of them clips still come up. The one, the wig girl, and then she goes, your mom's dead.
Oh,
I went, wow. Yeah, they were saying, but it's real life though at the same time, because them arguments go on and that's how people do chat. You might not like to see it. You know what? Sometimes people might say, it's this and it's that, but you know what? Unfortunately, it's still holding up a mirror to what's actually going on.
Facts.
Because it's not made up. You understand? If this is how people are, maybe sometimes people need to see themselves acting like this as well to be like, right, you know what? Did I really just do all of that?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
And I think with the UK, as we know, the UK industry is we're a bit behind, and we still have a lot of catching up to do. A lot of people, one thing I always find weird in the UK, if people love to comment on things they don't like, it's like if you don't like a show or if it's not for you, like I don't really watch Love and Hip Hop and that. I won't go in the comment section and say, oh, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch it.
Yeah.
But you have people, this is low vibrational. This is but why? Just go and watch something else. Go and watch Diary of a CEO. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big up your thing. So it doesn't have to be for you, but there are people like I remember seeing like Lani go again. That's big up Lani. That's my dog. So that's another person that's gone on to do her own production. And she chose Badders as something she wants to do. And you have a lot of people giving a lot of stick, and it's like, if you don't like what she's doing, go watch something else. Don't put her down for doing something that you want to do. Let's be honest. And she's brave enough to want to do stuff like that. So I never get that way of thinking, but I hope we actually grow out of it. And,
I hope there's a lot I hope we grow out of, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of us, like you said, 2018, 19, we're like almost first generation of this. Where we're creating our own infrastructure. You get what I mean? So there's a lot to be learned. What was it like navigating and trying to put together the crossover to Netflix? How many years? How long? Like to put it together?
We had it on Channel 4 before.
So it
was on Channel 4. I think 2023 was on Channel 4, and I think that helped us a lot to sort of like get the deal done with Netflix when they see how we can produce it, how well it looked. It didn't look too far from what it looks like now, to be honest with you. They both look beautiful. So, they just knew that we're able to produce like a high quality show. And the show itself, the concept is quite unique. Shout out to Luti as well, Luti Media. He did the deal. So his production company was the one handling the deals between all of us. So it's called Ashur Group now anyway. But so he handled the deal with Netflix. After we did it with Channel 4, we had a conversation with Netflix, and Netflix were like, let's explore what the possibilities are. So it took maybe about 2 years.
It's not overnight, but that's why I said years straight away, because I know people might think these things happen quick. They don't. It's definitely a long game. What's your background as far as media and all of that?
I studied film and television in uni. A lot of people don't actually know that, but I studied film and television. After that, I wanted to do the corporate thing. It didn't work out for me. After about 6 months, I literally quit. Working in I think I was working in a African channel called Ben TV at the time.
Come on. Yeah, I remember Ben TV. Come on.
So I left Ben TV, and then I just started my own production company. And ever since then, I just done that.
Cold. Definitely. What about yourselves? Like, what's the days looking like for you now? Are you both working outside this? What's the story? What you doing?
So I own a business. I was working a corporate job before I gave birth, but obviously I gave birth, mat leave. Can't go back right now because my daughter's still young. So I started a business. I'm actually wearing one of my designs.
Promote. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Okay, wear, guys. So that's what I'm doing. And besides that, I also do like social media. I was on Netflix. That's kind of what I do.
And what about yourself, Joseph?
Yeah, for me it's pretty much the same. I own a recruitment business, so I worked corporate for like 3 years. So obviously just got a bit of experience there, then branched out on my own and in line doing the whole social media thing, brand deals, all of this, all of that. Just not the big brand deals, like, the mini ones,
listen,
when they send you something, pay you for this, pay you for that.
It goes like that. It goes like that.
Presenting gigs, just building like slowly. But yeah, man, I feel like people try and box you in and say, once you've done this, you can't do that. And like, I was on BKChat, and people always like to talk down on the channel, say, plantain conversations. But now everyone's giving their opinions on TikTok. Like, they're pretty much doing the same thing. And to be able to come from BKChat to Netflix, it just shows like, well, if you really want to do anything, man, on socials, you can do it. So
it opens doors. I'm not gonna lie. When I really deep it, a lot of people come through their BKChat doors at some point.
So many.
A lot of them have. And I wasn't the biggest. It's not like I've followed it diligently. If I followed it diligently, I probably know more. But off my head, I can think of those that I've seen that have gone on to do incredible things.
100%.
Yeah, and create their own.
I think
things.
it depends on what you want to do with that attention. Some people do good things with it. Some people don't do anything with it. So it's about what you want to do afterwards. If people are talking about you and you want to show them your ugly side, that's up to you. But like Joseph said, he's gone on to do better things. He's gone on to do presenting stuff. He's gone on to get brand deals. And, he's elevated, he's moved on.
Seizing the moment.
Exactly. Esther, same thing. Esther's, kind of stayed in the same field. She's friends with a lot of people in the industry. And she has a hair business now. Like, people just do good things with it. If you choose not to, then that's on you.
Giving someone an opportunity is a big deal. Sometimes in life, like, not many people will give you see what I'm saying to you? So if you've got it, it's what you do with it at the same time, so a chance to be seen. You lot have been seen on big old Netflix,
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Americans, well, I see people talking about...
I'm getting DMs from South Africa.
It's number one in South Africa as well.
It's number one in South Africa.
It's going crazy there.
And in Kenya.
You're not going to South Africa. You're not going out there. He's there. He's going out there to turn up. Yeah, let's keep it low. If you're going, Daisy's going. Holding his head in the way. We're not doing all of that. No, but it's good though. It's a great thing. How do your family feel about seeing it all?
They feel good. I feel like my siblings feel good about it. My parents, my dad doesn't know because he's not the type to like watch TV and stuff. But my mum, you know how they are. She's impartial. She's like, why are you putting your business out there? But when she sees like the good of it, that's when she's proud of me.
At church, they're gonna pull up and say like, once they get the blessings in church, that's it. That means it's good. Yeah, that's all good. You can celebrate this now. It's a good thing. All right, then look, as we wind things down, what should we look forward to Andy, from your side of things, it can be anything, not just Blue Therapy. What's next, Trendcentrl wise?
We're constantly creating new shows, new formats, and me personally, I'm just taking my time with it. I'm not in a rush to release anything. Right now, we just want Blue Therapy to do what it's doing, and hopefully we go on to do a season 2, and just take it, just see where it goes. But in terms of Trendcentrl, Off the Record is a show that regardless of moving on from Midday, there's still other hosts like Sia's very good as well. Sia also was on BKChat actually back in the day. She was one of the originals.
Man's got a production line over there. The conveyor belts.
Because you see a lot of people's talents when you get close.
Yeah, when the camera's on and you get to see. I see it. You can see
left a good impression.
I get it. Carry on.
And a lot of people, learn your voice. You find your voice in the midst of all those things. And now Sia's obviously doing the show. Like she's very good. Like I said, she was the one that was, coaching Midday behind the scenes and, helping her, with her art form, with trying to be more of a presenter. And then we just kind of thought, Sia might as well just, she was kind of shy. She didn't know she was ready to come back on TV and stuff. But, now she's back online and she's the host and she's doing very well. Yeah, so for me, it's just about just working with new talents that are emerging. I think this year we're gonna go back into looking for like fresh new talents that also want the voice. Yeah. And again, and I just want to say, I think there's this rhetoric, there's this thing out there that everyone thinks that we're just Illuminati, just doing mad stuff behind the scenes. That's not the case.
It's really not, man.
We just have a high volume of work. So obviously with that comes negativity as well. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So. But we do mean well. We do want to push the culture forward. We want to bring people up that want the voice and need the help. Like that's why I've never really championed like celebrities. Like they already have the limelight. You know what I'm saying? Let the other people come through and do their thing. And also the music industry isn't the only industry in the UK. There's you got the podcast, you got the shows now, you got YouTube. So let's champion all these other things. So for me, I just want to keep pushing that.
Now, I'll be real. Meeting you seem like a good guy still. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what I was expecting. To be hearing a lot of things over the years and that. Man coming calm and he's genuine. He's talking, man's blessed, man. Just talking. Yeah. Listen, I understand.
Me as well.
Yeah. Sometimes when you're the person that's in charge of certain things, you have to make tough decisions at times. You have to do, you see what I'm saying? You have to make the difficult calls. People might not understand that. Yeah. You're gonna have to make the difficult calls. And at the same time, like we said with BKChat, if people really have that much of a problem, don't watch. If it's not for you, you don't watch. But the numbers say that you're tuning in. There's something you want to see there.
The reunion came out, it's got over 100K, 200K views.
I see the reunion.
People are watching.
Yeah. The reunion. When's the next reunion after that one? Man. Would you ever do an OG reunion? Like,
everyone's moved on, man. Everyone's moved on. We did do one all-star one when we brought everyone back for one episode, and it was a nice reunion for us. But I think everyone's in different places. People have had kids. People have moved out of the country. Like people are everywhere. So
Shout Ice Cream. She was on one of them. Shout Ice Cream. She was on there. Was that where she ended up arguing with the gal? On there they argued. It was your bridging she argued with, wasn't it? Cherie. The shoulder. On the fire, like, you know, the Cherie. Man on the shoulder, like, that's my dog. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you want the smoke.
That's my people's. Yeah, man. Nah, but big show, big channel, Blue Therapy. Season 1 on Netflix. You're going to watch it over the weekend.
Yeah, we'll take it in.
Yeah, tune in, bro. Tune in, man.
Yeah, man. Just congratulations to you for putting it together.
Appreciate it, bro.
Congratulations to the whole cast that's not here as well. Like, incredible work. And to be part of a project that's gone from local to international, global. Like, it's a big deal. Number 1 in South Africa. And it's still building in many more countries. And yeah, man, just well done to all of you. Just big up yourselves. Thanks for pulling up today as well.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for having us.
I'm invested in your relationship. I feel like I've got a little investment in it. You know what I mean? Like, I need to see.
We'll invite you to the wedding, bro.
We're invested. But yeah, man, just big up yourselves. Thanks for coming through.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
We're done.
Thanks.
Yeah.